Have you ever gotten completely stuck just trying to say something belongs to you in Portuguese? Oh man, it is a hurdle that trips up almost everyone when they're first starting out. But honestly, once this clicks, it completely transforms how you speak. Today, we're decoding the puzzle of Portuguese possessives together in this quick explainer. So if you've ever felt, kind of frustrated trying to figure out how to simply claim ownership of an object, you are in exactly the right place. Let's jump right in and make sense of this whole shebang.
Section 1. The Portuguese possessive puzzle. Decoding my.
So in English, claiming ownership is incredibly simple, right? We just throw the word my in front of literally anything. My car, my house, my dog. It never changes. But Portuguese? Well, Portuguese asks us to think just a little bit differently. So are you wondering when to use male and when to use minha? If you're not in your head right now, know that you are completely normal. The translation for my splits into these two distinct paths, and you've got to choose. So how do we actually make that choice accurately every single time?
Section 2. Masculine versus feminine. The core distinction.
Okay, to solve this puzzle, we have to look at the very foundation of Portuguese vocabulary. It really all boils down to this one thing. Male is used exclusively for masculine words, while minha is reserved entirely for feminine words. In Portuguese, every single noun, the words for people, places, and things, belongs to one of these two camps. They're either masculine or feminine. And your possessive word, your way of saying my, basically has to dress up to match the word it's standing right next to.
Let's look at an example. Take meu carro, which means my car. Because the Portuguese word for car, carro, is a masculine word, we pair it with male. But what about minha casa, or my house? Well, the word for house, casa, is feminine. So male is completely off the table here. We absolutely have to use minha. Meu carro, minha casa. You can almost feel the balance in the language when you contrast them like that.
And here's the cool part. This beautiful, logical system applies to people too, which is super practical for your everyday conversations. For example, meu amigo means my male friend. Notice how amigo ends in an O? That signals it's masculine, so it gets male. Conversely, minha amiga means my female friend. The word shifts to an A at the end to become feminine, and our possessive word just follows right along, shifting to minha. All right, let's lock this pattern in with some everyday items. Whether it's meu trabalho for your job or minha chave for your key, the rule stays perfectly consistent. Trabalho is a masculine noun, so it takes male. Chave is a feminine noun, so it demands minha. Basically, once you identify the gender of the thing, you immediately know which word for my to use. It's kind of like a matching game.
Section 3. The golden gender rule. Shifting your perspective.
So we've seen the mechanics, but here is the absolute biggest psychological trap that most English speakers fall into. Get ready for this. The possessive depends on the gender of the noun, not the speaker. Think about it. If you're a woman and you're talking about your car, you do not say minha carro just because you are female. No way. The car, the noun itself, is masculine. So even as a woman, you say meu carro. The word my only cares about the thing being owned, not the person who owns it. Keep this little perspective shift front and center, and I promise you, you will save yourself hours of frustration.
Section 4. Start your Portuguese journey. Your next steps.
Now, knowledge is only really powerful if you actually use it, right? Which brings us to a pretty big question. Do you want to learn Portuguese? It is amazing how logical and structured the language becomes once these core concepts finally click in your brain. If you want to keep unlocking these rules, just imagine what else you could discover. Language learning isn't just about memorizing vocabulary. It's about opening up entirely new worlds of communication. So, are you ready to take that next step?
If the answer is yes, well, there's a direct path forward. DM us to book your free trial class. Don't let this momentum stop here. Reach out, book that class, and start putting this new understanding into real-world practice today. So look around the room right now. What masculine or feminine object are you going to claim as yours first?